morning, everyone, and thank you, panelists, for making the time to be here. So the topic AI is AI taking human out of human resource. I want to begin with this three proverbs or metaphors, some of which you may have heard. The first one is artificial intelligence is not a match for human stupidity. That really is what the ethical challenge of AI could be, right? And sometimes governments, fake news, or all of that, and hallucinations could get there because of what humans feel at the back end of AI. The second one, you have heard, I have been talking to people, will AI take away my job? And you may have heard this one that AI won't take away your job, it's a tool. But somebody who uses AI better than you certainly will. Will jobs go away and will human not be required? Not true. But the nature of jobs will change. And the question is, will the nature of your job change and are you relevant to that? And the best metaphor I've heard about AI is, let's say there are two human beings walking or running, right? A old person can walk very slowly and you cover 4 kilometers an hour, and the fastest man can do 40 or 10 times better or something like that in an hour. Think of AI as a car and you're a driver. So you might drive at 50, 60, the faster might drive 3 times better than you, 4 times better than you. So that's the difference. It takes up productivity and efficiency to a much higher level. And that's the power of AI as I see it. Now, and I see a lot of cynicism around AI. And people know it won't happen. I think what's coming in our way is not a learnability, but an inability to unlearn and be then ready to relearn. The power of AI, and I've been using it, I'm on an advisory board in India on the Digital Transformation Committee and all. And the power of AI is the growth from within, right? It will improve productivity in the flow of work if you use it well. And there are enough use cases, right? Marketing, learning, copy editing, these are no-brainer use cases. Certainly will improve it if you try it. And we've done surveys to see where is trust high and where is low. The lowest trust is women, lower income groups, and senior citizens. And how do we have run pilots to improve adoption? And it is to identify a use case that segment or genre of people are interested in. Let them pilot and let them embrace curiosity and empowerment. With that introduction, I will now move to the panelists. And AI won't replace, but certainly digital. So I'm also using a physical notepad and how did I prepare for the thing? One last thing, how did I prepare for the thing? Shilpi sent me the profile of the panelists. I put the LinkedIn link of their profile and asked, this is the team 50 questions. So they gave me questions, I didn't like it too much. Then I went to the LinkedIn profile, picked up what they had written a little more detail about themselves, and then I put 3 questions. Then I got better questions. And then I edited it and modified it. The mantra that seems to work is fail fast, fail cheap, and fail smart. It allows you to fail cheap because you can try pilots. And what does fail smart mean? It means fail down when you have operational failure. There was a process and we did something and we failed or we broke or didn't work. Fail smart is I was planning an experiment or a hypothesis or a pilot, and I realized that it's not valid or it's that I cannot take basic step to go off the cliff. Sure, and thank you for bringing this down while we were flying over this point. That's important. The way mankind has evolved, regulation and risk are always going to catch up with technology and so that common rubber chase will continue for the rest of our lives. We're beginning to see, data privacy, data protection laws, EU leading the way in that, even some, advocacy amongst AI pioneers to break away and do it for code rather than for profit and all of this. So some of that is happening, and we continue to go this way. But the fact that this is overwhelming, it's as big as the internet, it's as big as steam engines, it's really big, unlike some other use cases which came like blockchain or all, which evolve, right? This is actually all around the level of all. And I'm the first country in the world, the first country just to AI just to represent, manage that outlook. So 2 things. First about the recommendations on what kind of tools to use. So there are different categories. Category 1 generative AI category. There I use Perplexity, but depending on the use case, there are different tools that you use. On the second part about if I use AI, is it me and I'm faking it kind of a thing. I'll tell you an old story about a lady called Betty Crocker. Anybody heard of Betty Crocker and what she's famous for?
Yeah.
What's she famous for?
Pretty make cakes.
Cakes. And she's a dominant market leader. Okay. She was a home chef. And her home is like a closet food worker kind of thing. And her husband was a chemical engineer. And she used to make this cake and she used to supply it on the neighborhood. And people would love it. He said, why don't you do it? She said, no, I can't supply it to so many people. So he said, okay, let me watch how you make the cake. And he reverse engineered it. He said, okay, we can have spray powder here, we can add water this and all. And then he just watched her and then he put a reverse engineered process. And now you can take the mix, put water, put it in the oven and out comes the cake. And I had that you can have as good through iterations that we have to as good the cakes with this. And then she got us, it started selling, but people could not come back again to buy it. So it's good, everybody comes back to buy it. So when they went in talk to the customers, they said, when I call my guests and they ask, did you make it? I can't honestly say I made it, because I didn't make it. So they had engineered the process too much. So what they did is, they took out 2 steps. One is mixing the egg and making it in, and one is adding a little bit of flour. So now you have to add egg, plus flour, plus water, and then put it in. And now the one feels, my skin is on it. And therefore I need it, and then we became over here. Why will I give this example? That, like I did for this thing, 80% access reach, ideas from places, you get it, right? And then you have to pay all the things inside. You have to. Otherwise, it will never be great, it will be commodified, right? This is the problem of